Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, invasive ductal carcinoma, back in August of 2023. I am currently on my 13th round of chemotherapy. I have 3 left out of 16 total rounds of chemo. The first 4 were adriamycin cytoxin, which is AC, or also known as the Red Devil. And then I switched over to 12 weeks of Taxol. When I was on the adriamycin cytoxin, I lost all of the hair on the top of my head. And then when I switched over to the Taxol, I lost all of the hair on my face, including eyebrows, eyelashes, and peach fuzz. So I am officially hairless, besides the fact that I have a little bit of regrowth coming back in on the top of my head, which can happen during Taxol chemotherapy, oddly enough. This video is just a fun little get ready with me to show you how I do my makeup. My goal on this channel is to help spread awareness to women and men, because this can happen to men too. Check yourself, listen to your body, check yourself, advocate for yourself, and push for imaging if you are under the recommended age to be getting a mammogram. All that being said, let's go get ready.
First, I start off by removing the current makeup that is on my face with a makeup pad and micellar water. This is a rose water from Garnier. I like this kind because you don't have to rub the makeup off harshly, and it's fragrance-free, alcohol-free. Next, I wash my face with Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This is completely free of everything. There's no dyes, no smells, no perfume, no parabens, no sulfates. It does not lather. It's super gentle on your skin, especially if you're going through chemotherapy. Your skin is very sensitive to certain things. This is the way to go to clean your face and remove any excess makeup or oil. It also helps with dry skin. It's just great. I love it.
Okay, I'm all clean now, the shower. I know I look unrecognizable. And you know what else thinks I'm unrecognizable? My phone. It won't even unlock the screen for me with facial recognition when I look like this. That's how extreme chemotherapy can make you look. And that's why it's important to do your makeup if it makes you feel better. I know if you don't have to do it every day, but when you're starting to go down that rabbit hole of feeling depression or feeling sadness, all the negative things that lower your vibration, do something. If it's not makeup, let it be whatever the other thing is that raises your vibration. It makes you happy. It makes you feel like you again, because this is not what Brie looks like. I'm going to show you shortly what Brie actually looks like, what I looked like before cancer and chemo, and what I try to maintain to look like for my own happiness and feeling good throughout this crazy, exhausting journey. So fresh out of the shower, or if you're washing your face at the sink, the first thing I do is prep, and that is moisturize. The next thing I use is a rose water 3-in-1 primer. I do a bunch of sprays of that. Wakes you up, makes your skin go, thank you for the hydration. Now we paint. I always start off with a concealer. I always go as light as possible because I want to cover up these dark circles. I put a little bit up here because let me get close. I don't know if you can see, I got like veins and stuff. Don't want to see that, okay? I know they're there. I don't need to look at it all the time. So, and I have like blemishes. I also get red face from flushing from Taxol. So we're gonna just put, you'll see, it's my war paint. You ready for this? This is what I do. So fancy and professional. A swoop there, a line. Hold on, this is where it gets really fun. It's like color by numbers, connect the dots, and that's it. Because that's like where I get really red. So I put like the bulk of it over here. I just rub that in. I don't use a brush. These are my brushes. This is why I know it's probably making all of the very talented makeup artists out there right now biting their fist. They're like, use a brush. I don't. I just don't have the time for it. I'm also a mom, and I'm lucky I'm even able to record this right now. So time is very precious for me. The quicker, the better. Especially this is what I do like daily or every other day or whatever, whenever I'm washing my face. So I don't have time to be sitting there painting all day, unfortunately. Oh my God, I have no eyebrows. This is so weird. Okay, so I don't think any are left. My last video, I had like 3 left. Hold on, let me get in here. Yep, no, there. Oh wait, what's this? 1, 2, 1 or 2. How are we doing on the lashes? Oh, I got a couple here. All right, we'll try to mascara those today. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, so what I do after I apply that is I set it and forget it. And what I do with that is I grab a white. Here's where I do use a brush. I use a brush for setting and forgetting because I don't have a makeup pad. And I kind of like how the brush makes it lay. So I'm using like a white powdery thing that's all a bunch of chips because it just broke right before this recording of the video. And I just put a little bit all over what I just applied on my spots that are either red or dark. The next step is I add a little bit of color to my face. I use the color tan. I don't use a lot of it. I use more of it in the summer when I have that golden glow, but it is winter right now. That's about as much as I use. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but it's like a dot, and I rub my fingers together so they're on each side. Ready? 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, a little dabble there, and then I just go ham. Again, my brushes, okay? Anything wet, these are my brushes. And you're just gonna rub it in. I rub it over my eyes too, because if I don't, it just doesn't look like skin. It looks like, you can see where it left off and where I started. And again, I'm not like trying to go have a photo shoot, or you want to just like blend it in too. You don't want to have that line. I'm gonna blend it in down your neck. I don't use that much, so I don't really have to have it go too far down my neck, but I just want it to look like my skin. You know what I mean? I don't want it to look like there's a line, obviously. Try to like blend it in over here. And yeah, because once I put my wig on and my famous hat, or not, I might just wear this thing today actually. I might put the wig on for the video. We'll see. But once I put my wig or my hat on, you don't notice it as much. Hold on. So now I'm going to take a baby wipe and wipe all this off of my hands. Okay. What do we do after something wet goes on our skin for makeup? We set it and forget it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to set and forget. This is a little combo palette that I use. And I just, oh my God, it feels so weird because when you are on Taxol and probably some other chemotherapies that I am unaware of. So if you are on other chemotherapies that do this, please leave a comment down below of what your face feels and looks like currently while in treatment. Taxol removes all facial hair, including eyebrows, eyelashes, and peach fuzz. So when you're doing this, it feels like you're numb, or I feel like my face is numb, but it's not. It's the equivalent of when you shave your legs or get waxed or whatever, and you put something really silky on or smooth. When it brushes against your leg, you're like, oh, it doesn't even feel like my skin. So anyway, you want to just blend it down the neck again. I'm not pressing real hard. I'm just like bloop, bloop. I don't like too much. I don't want to look weird or unnatural. I already look weird and unnatural right now with no hair on my face. But so that's it for the face brushes and face makeup. The next thing I do is draw on my brows that have gone and left the building 3 weeks ago. So let's get into that. What do I use? I just started this product, which is, don't come at me. It's LA Colors, okay? It's this cute little tool thing with a little brushy guy on the end. The color is dark brown because that's what my natural color is. As you can see, I'm starting to grow some hair back. Yay. So I want to match that. And you just dip it into here. Hold on. Not a lot because it's like kind of wet. Like a lip gloss or lip balm consistency, I would say. Now this I'm going to have to look in the mirror because I don't want to mess these up. And the goal is, what is the saying? You want them to be sisters, not twins, right? Or is it you want them to be friends, not twins? So you don't want your eyebrows to be like identical. So, oh my God, this is gonna be so difficult because I have nothing there. All right, hold on. Let's go real slow here. So I'm starting here, okay? And I'm holding the brush this way. And then I'm gonna turn the brush this way and draw straight. I'm gonna draw my brow. Just watch, you'll see. So that's my starting point. We're gonna, this is so random. Go over. Again, it feels like my eyebrow is numb because I can't even really feel it. I wish I could turn here, you know what? I'll turn a little bit so you can watch me drawing it on. So that was the whole point of this video. I just don't want to mess up because I'm not looking in the mirror. Hey, we're doing pretty good here. This is my first get ready with me ever in life. Pretty interesting. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. We're going down. Did the little arch. Don't worry, I clean it up. It's not going to look this like perfection. I like to make it look as browy. Is that a word? It is now. Browy as possible. Okay. Well, what are we doing here? Cool. Not terrible. All right, we got one on. I know it looks really dark, but just stay with me here. I promise you the final product is totally worth it. So that's one brow. I like to set it and forget it because it's wet. Like, it's not wet, but it's like a lip balm consistency. So then I take this very used palette of eyebrow stuff. Same thing. This is a little brush. Oh, it's not going to focus. I put this, it's kind of like an eyeshadow. So it's like a powder. We want to put that on top to just kind of like, here, I'll do it over here. I just go right down, set it and forget it. Now I'm going to work on the other eye. Okay, so the second one's on. Now we're gonna set it and forget it because, you know, that's my thing. I'm gonna put a little bit of eyebrow shadow on top. And the last thing I do at the end of the brows is I take a Q-tip and I'm just gonna kind of clean up any loose whatevers that just look crazy or out of place, or if like some of the powder drop down, which this one it didn't, but I just go around and I clean it up a little bit. So I just go up on the arch like that. Not too much came off, right? Over here, same thing. I just go with the shape of my actual eyebrow. And that's it. Not too bad. Let's see if we can see that. Not too bad at all. Okay, so next is eyeshadow. Here's what I use. It is, again, everything I use is so random. Not a professional, just doing my face. You're gonna laugh at me. It's LA Colors. I don't even realize the brands I'm buying. I don't know, I don't really care. I just know what colors work for me. I have blue eyes and brown hair. So I try to use like an earth tone palette to help bring out my natural blue eyes. I know orange also helps. Oranges and pinks help with the blues, but I don't go there. I just do browns. So I'm gonna take this really light one, right? It's almost the same color as what I put on to cover my dark circles and my blotchiness that I have. So this is gonna go right on underneath my eyebrows that I just drew on to really make them pop out, okay? And it makes them look nice and clean as well. So I'm just gonna go right up on the brow like that. And then yes, this looks ridiculous, right? So here's what I do. I blend it down. We're just going to blend it down so it's not a straight line. Keep blending that down. We're going to connect it all together in a minute. I'm also at the same time going to put some white here and like halfway across my eyelid to help make it brighten up, because these are a little dark just from like my veins and, you know, like my eyelid veins and whatever. So I only go about halfway across my eye with that. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. Trying to look at you guys and look in the mirror at the same time. Okay, so let's repeat this on the other side. Next, we are going to go in with the darker shades. So what I do is I mix them. I take a happy serving of this and a little dab of this. So I'm gonna go in like that, spin it around, and then just do a boop boop of that, because this is really dark. I don't want that much dark. And I'm gonna press it in the corner of my eyelid and just go back and forth, and do little circles. Back and forth, little circles. And you're going a little higher and higher to kind of blend in that super light brow. And this is a blending brush, I think. Quote me if I'm wrong. It's totally fine. You can critique whatever you want in the comments. I'm not really here for that part. Just trying to help people who are battling cancer or who just have alopecia or whatever, have no eyebrows, whatever the condition is or the reason what brought you here. Just helping you, make you feel a little bit prettier. That's all. All right, so now repeat this on the other eye. And then I just take my finger and like blend it out. Probably so wrong on so many levels, but again, I don't care. I'm just here to feel pretty and look alive. Okay, next is the eyes. Now, this part is totally up to you. You can skip this part underneath or do it. There are two ways. Some days I do them differently than others. If my eyes are really bothering me, like today's a pretty good eye day. They're still blurry. I have a side effect from Taxol that makes my vision blurry. Annoying. But on the less blurry days like today, I will put this pretty much as close to my waterline as possible. It's just black eyeliner. On the days where it is bothering me, I will do it like on the outside. I'll like draw it like right here. I won't even try to put it on the waterline because I just know it's gonna wreak havoc on my eyeballs. But today's a good day, so we're gonna go as close to the waterline as possible. So what I do, I hope you can see, yes. I will pull my lid down just a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna start in the corner on the outside, work my way in, and drag it over. How's it looking? Yep, pretty good. All right. Keep on going. Especially because if you don't have any lashes, it just, you need a little something there, you know? Like, it helps to make the eye look awake. I mean, there's all different ways you can do makeup. I know some people say, like you see it all over Instagram and everything, or Pinterest, whatever, that someone will do their face or their eyes one way on this side, one way on the other, and they look open and closed, basically. So I don't know which one does what, but this one, to me, makes my eyes look open. So repeat on the other side. Good enough for me. The next step is top of the eyelid. Again, you can choose to skip this part or put it on. But what I use is, oh my God, it's LA Colors again. I didn't even realize I had all their stuff. I guess I'm a fan. This one is a little wandy brushy thingamabob. I don't even know what to call it. And it's precision. Like I just draw it right on. Some days I only do like a little bit in the corners. Some days I do like the whole lid. It really depends on my mood, how much time I have, and if my eyes are hating me that day or not. All right, so I'm gonna draw. I have to look in the mirror for this part or I'm gonna mess up, but you'll see me do it on this side. Oh, and another thing is I start typically where my eyeball ends. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm gonna start right here. See what I mean? And then go over. So let's do that. It's really difficult to do without lashes. And then we're gonna draw that in over there. Okay. Okay, this one's done. So I'm gonna let it dry. Need a little Q-tip real quick because I got a dot right there. Got it. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. Hold on. Okay, you can see there's a glare because of the reflection, but that's one. So we're gonna repeat this on the other side. That one got a little close to my eyeball. But again, we are going to dry it real quick before it gets into my actual eyeball, because there's no hairs there to catch it. Okay, this one's dry. Look, I'm looking alive, right? This is what, watch, and my phone will be like, okay, we recognize you, we'll unlock your phone. It's not sad. Okay, so last thing, which again, if you don't have any lashes, you can skip this part. And I don't really have that many lashes left, but I use Lash Paradise by, I don't even know, who makes this? L'Oreal, Lash Paradise. This stuff is awesome when you have lashes because it makes them long and pretty, kind of like the Thrive Cosmetics, but not like spider legs pretty, like natural, pretty and full. All right, so I'm gonna go in with what little eyelashes I have left, and we're gonna do those. Oh, and that's another thing. Usually when I have lashes, I would curl and then apply this. I don't have any. So we're just gonna go in with what I have. I'm looking in the mirror because I know there's only a couple over here. Oh my God, so sad. I don't even think I have any anymore over here. We'll see the bottom. Oh, my eye's a little red here because I got shampoo, I think, in my eyeball. I don't know. Probably, but it will go away. Let's repeat on the other side. Oh, this is a sad day. There's like one eyelash there. Do you see that? One Billy eyelash. I'm such a goofball. Not really. So I wanted to say, like, while I'm attempting this on my 3 little lashes that are holding on for dear life, you know, if you are a makeup artist, please, by all means, leave some tips and tricks down below for us cancer fighters and breast cancer survivors and those of us going through chemotherapy and don't have eyebrows or eyelashes. What should we do? I mean, I think this was a pretty decent tutorial. I mean, I look completely different compared to what I looked like at the beginning of this video. So, you know, it's a step up. I'm not a professional by any means, but I think it looks pretty decent. Also, I don't do a lip. I just use chapstick. I use organic kinds and then just this plain old chapstick brand because Taxol and the Adriamycin Cytoxin, you're just applying all day long because your skin, your lips, your body, everything is just so dry. And it's the winter, so the heat's on, everything's just super dry. Oh, and before I close this video out, I'm gonna put on my wig. Gotta put the cherry on top, right? Since I'm wearing the hat, I decided I'm gonna put on my wig. So here's one of my many wigs. I call this one Erin because I didn't really name all my wigs, I should. But I call her Erin because whenever I have to quick go run some errands, I throw her on. All right, let's put her on real quick. So you grab the tabs, put your head in, and do the flip. throw it on. I don't put one of those head things on because I'm bald. What's the point? So I do, all right, this is what I was talking about with like, it has a cute little swoopy bang, right? And the only reason it's behaving this well is because it's been pinned like this for months. But you can either wear it like this, which I definitely don't, because I don't like having stuff hanging in my face. I already got hot flashes as it is from chemotherapy induced menopause symptoms. So fun. So what I do is I pin these back. Watch. Just twist it here and pin it here. Like that. Looks kind of natural, right? A little bit. A little bit. Now we're going to do this one. Same thing on this side. Just a soft little twist. And pin. And now I got my famous handlebar mustache right here. But anyway, that's where my hat comes in. Because when I'm going to chemo, I typically wear this wig just because I can just throw it on and not worry about it. I have a bunch of them. We're going to do a whole wig video. But then I put on my hat. And I look like how I looked before cancer ever came into my life. So that's the mini wig tutorial. But stay tuned for that. I am going to be putting up a whole wig video with every single wig that I have, what I do with it, why I chose them, 'cause a couple of them are pink, and how to wear them, and just have some fun with it. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you get notified when I put up the wig video. That's going to be a fun video because I just have a whole plan for that one. With that being said, I'm home, so I'm going to put my little famous hat on. I hope this video brightened up your day and put a smile on your face. And I hope it gave you a couple tips and tricks on ways to do your makeup if you are going through chemo and you're just having a day and you want to feel like you look like yourself again. The whole goal and purpose of my channel and this video and everything that I do on here on YouTube is to really make my viewers, my friends on here, the community, to be aware of how sneaky and silent cancer is and how you really need to just make sure to check yourself, pay attention to your body. If you notice any abnormal changes in your body, don't dismiss that. Push for imaging and advocate for yourself. I hope that you know you are beautiful with or without makeup. So if you are feeling down or you don't feel like yourself, or you're looking in the mirror like I am every day and you don't even recognize who's looking back at you, try a little makeup to help lift your spirits and get back to the you that you know and that you feel most happy and your authentic self with. It always helps to lift mine. And when you feel beautiful and pretty, that inner light, it radiates out and it attracts more positive things into your life. And it just gives you a better day and a better vibration, a better mood overall. I promise. I hope you are having a lovely day. And if you're fighting cancer like me, keep fighting. Never, ever, ever give up. You are so strong, you are so brave, and you are so beautiful. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I put videos out weekly. I'm still on my journey for chemotherapy, and after that is complete in 3 weeks, I will be on my surgery journey and then my radiation journey and then my hormone therapy journey. So we're going to be friends for quite a while on here. And be sure to share my videos. I really just want my experience to go out into the world and help somebody. That is my main goal here, to help somebody else who is finding out right now that they have been diagnosed with breast cancer and they are completely blindsided. They are scared. They don't know what to expect. And I want them to just follow my journey and know that you're going to be okay. You have to just take it one day at a time, one infusion at a time, and one hurdle at a time. Every day is not going to be easy, but be happy on the days that are easy and be grateful for the days that are good. And if you follow my journey, you have seen that, you know, I have good days and bad days, mostly good, thank God. But I don't want you, if you are just finding out that you have breast cancer, I don't want you to be scared, because it is very scary, trust me. But when I found out that I had breast cancer, the first thing I did was go on YouTube and try to find somebody I could relate to. And I just want to be that person for you. As much as I can. I mean, I might not relate to everybody, but I at least want my journey and experience to help you in some way, even if it's just the silly makeup tutorial that I did. So I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed the video and it helped you in some way or just made you laugh. And if you're a makeup artist, leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks for people who don't have eyebrows or eyelashes or peach fuzz on their face or hair on their head. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.